If you are a perfectionist that tends to be an overachiever and type A and driven, you have probably noticed by now achieving and winning and accomplishing things, it doesn't give you the same high on the inside, like, ooh, that feels good, as it used to. In fact, maybe a lot of you go to the next level because you think, this is going to feel so good. I just need to get there. I just need to get there. And then you get there and you don't feel anything. Then you feel worse about that because you're like, man, I sacrificed so much and I did so much because I thought I was going to feel this way and now I don't. And now I feel even worse. I feel like I should be feeling this way and everyone around me is feeling really happy. So what's wrong with me? Sound familiar? If it does, you are in the right place. If you are ready to burn bright instead of burning out, to lead without losing yourself, and to enjoy the life you have worked so hard to create, then keep listening. I'm your host, America's leader on rewiring perfectionism, CLG, and this is Perfectionism Rewired, the podcast. Welcome to Perfectionism Rewired. This episode is actually from the private podcast for clients inside of Perfectionism Optimized, the only place where type A driven perfectionistic people and perfectionists permanently rewire and quit fighting against themselves forever. I am sharing it with you in celebration of my birthday this week on April 13th. And also because all of the internal chatter is something that most perfectionists don't even realize keeps us from actually being able to evolve and to stop catastrophizing and ruminating and obsessing over every mistake, and also only being able to see the mistakes. Only being able to see the flaws, or, doing something amazing and then in comes that, yeah, but... or even being so uncomfortable in celebration of yourself. You feel like there is a lot of desperation, like, I just need to escape this perfectionism, man. Yet, you repeatedly make the same unuseful choices. This used to be me, by the way. Until I hired my first coach, I spent 3 years thinking about her. I was like, why am I telling myself that I can't afford it? The amount of money that I would invest to go on vacation in a year, it was a lot less than what my first coach was. And when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, it sounds cool to be like, I went to Greece and I went here and we have all these pictures. And yeah, there's memories, but when I came back, I'm not feeling any better. It wasn't helping me in my day-to-day with kids or colleagues or with my family or how I felt about myself and my overall momentum. I would have a temporary high and it would mainly just be a relief. But then, you'd go on vacation and then that same stuff would come up. And then you feel even worse because you're like, oh my gosh, I am in Greece. And I have the most beautiful view ever. It's just pure blue, beautiful, beautiful ocean in front of me. And all I'm thinking about is how I haven't completely unpacked yet. And are the kids wearing enough sunscreen? I don't even have a moment of peace when I'm in the most peaceful place on the planet. What's wrong with me? Maybe you relate to that. So if you are thinking, I want to set an example for my kids, for my family, I don't want to live in fear anymore, because living in fear isn't really being alive. There's one thing to be, okay, yeah, I'm living, it's fine. And there's another thing to be pulsating aliveness and I call it the difference between living in black and white and living in color. If you want to live into color, get out of your own way, stop letting people-pleasing, catastrophizing, ruminating, being scared of failure, judging the shit out of yourself, and all the other perfectionistic patterns that are holding you back in some way. If you want to actually do something that is scientifically proven and that will change your whole life, every aspect of your life, your relationship, your eating, your sleeping, your career, every area of your life, will up level and just woof, it's going to be good, then I invite you to apply today to Perfectionism Optimized. I don't have that much more space. So if this is something that you're thinking about, if you've been toying with it, get on it. Okay. And enjoy today's episode. Why I'm coming to private clients on our private podcast, this information that only you are privy to as a private client, get behind the scenes with this quick hit right now, is that I feel like I use the word private too much, and now I'm thinking of Howard Stern. Earlier today, my anxiety was at a high level. It's an odd/cool experience when your person can be experiencing like sweating and my heart rate and sensory sensitivity. I'm like, my bra's too tight. And at the same time, the other part of me was really calm. I did not enjoy what was happening on the inside, but it was like, oh, okay, I know what's happening here. I'm using my interoceptive skills, doing lots of LSD, laughter, singing, and dancing, and realized earlier today that's the way I used to feel all the time. Like all the time. I would be in this this high anxious / I just thought this is just me, like ready to go for the day. And I would be there like all day. I realized that maybe some of you might be feeling how like I used to feel all the time. And I just wanted to share with you, if I can do it, you can too. Meaning that like, it's not that the perfectionist tendencies and the anxiety, it's not that any of that actually goes away. What happens is you get stronger. Maybe you've experienced that, where you see something that as a kid, it seemed so big. And then you're there as an adult and you're like, oh, this is what it was. Why? Because we grew, we got bigger, we got stronger, we got more resilient. And that's what happens with you. At times when we're in the victim triangle, we might feel like we want some of these perfectionist tendencies to go away. You know what I mean? It's like those things come up and it's like, I wish that I was average. I wish that I didn't care this much. I wish I didn't have this many ideas, which I don't actually wish that. I just know that like I'm tired. See, this is the other part of interoception, is that like I don't make my temper tantrums mean anything, because those spidey skills that you get, you just know your signs. You're able to hear your signals throughout the noise. Like when you have interoceptive awareness, you know how to instantly calm yourself on the spot, no matter where you are, no matter how extreme the stress. Like you can break free. I want you to imagine this for yourself, because it is 100% possible and inevitable. You can break free of burnout, frustration, and to stop letting other people or like petty things control your mood. Like you don't have all that negative self-talk that's like, look at me, going all the time. And you actually can create emotional poise. And not because you're numbing yourself or you're smiling and pretending that it doesn't matter. I would have all the apps, and I would buy all the things that were supposed to help, all the biohacking tools. And like, I did everything I was supposed to do. And I was just so confused. I just want to let you know that like, I see you. You're not alone. I'm here for you. You can text me anytime. That phone, I have impeccable boundaries, and the agreement that we have is that you ask for support, you request support when and if you want it. We're not about need around here, it's about want. Okay, take care, bye. Listen up. Taking charge of your perfectionism is so much easier than you have been led to believe. Whether you want to stop playing out worst case scenarios in your head or be joyfully present, ambitious again, you don't need more rigid rules, guesswork, or hard work in perfectionism recovery. You need a framework that helps you understand and, most importantly, rewire your perfectionistic habits from the inside out. It starts inside of Perfectionism Optimized. Besides the obvious mental health and wellness benefits, rewiring your perfectionism is the fastest way to figure out what's really underneath your perfectionistic patterns. This radically different, proven, proprietary approach helps you succeed by dropping the contempt and judgment that blocks change. Discover how to trust yourself, take control of your world, and feel truly empowered to own your perfectionism instead of being owned by it. Head on over to CourtneyLoveGavin.com and start your transformation today.